Hi guys, how you doing? Kevin here. Hopefully all is well with you. Happy New Year to you and all that kind of stuff. Wherever you're looking from in the world, you're very welcome along. Today we're going to be talking to you about a website called Udimi. Okay, now it sounds almost like the educational platform, but this is not. It's about solo ads and the power of solo ads and what they're about. Now, what is a solo ad? A solo ad, very simply put, is a way for you to leverage somebody else's list. They've built up and done all the hard work for you. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to tap into their resources. So they've gone out and they've built a list maybe in the internet marketing niche, or they may have built a list in relation to the health and fitness niche. So what these vendors do then is they kind of rent out their list and say, look, what we'll do is we'll email our clients or our email list with your offer. So you potentially can make and generate sales because they've nurtured the list. They've got the list already done. And as a result, all you're doing is tapping into their resources, which is what you want to do. Okay, so there's no point in reinventing the wheel here. You've just got to get on and make it happen. Okay, very simple, very straightforward. So let's take a look at a little bit more detail about it. Let's make myself a little bit smaller here so you can kind of see what we're talking about here. So the solo ad creator of Udemy, okay, this is kind of like the criteria of what we're going to go on. Okay, so usually you want to do between 100 and 300 visitors, and I'll show you about what's inside now in a second in the website. 50 plus rating, that's what we're looking for. 20% of sales for every 100 buyers they send, you get roughly about 20 sales. Top tier countries and 3 different sellers at once is the criteria that we're going to be talking to you about. So just before I begin, you might want to check out this resource by Sean. I'll leave a link below this here. And he's made 4,258 from a $60 solo ad investment, and he will give you access to how it's done, all that kind of stuff. Check that out. I'm going to leave a resource button below there that you can go and check out. I think you can actually get instant access there by just clicking this, and you can start the course. Okay, and press start course, and it'll ask you just to register. So therefore you can register and learn about solo ads in a bit more detail for free. Make sure that you do that. I'll leave the resources below there. Let's simply log over here to Udemy itself. It's the solo ads, and as I said, these are already marketers that have successfully built up websites. Yes, they've probably done that. They've collected email addresses. They have a nurtured list, and what you're doing is you're renting out the actual their space. They're going to send an email to their list with your offer or with your landing page. So it really depends where you want to go with this. Do you want to sell a product straight away, or do you want to, for them to come onto your list and for you to nurture them and then introduce them to more offers? That's entirely up to you which approach you take. Long-term strategy is probably sending them to a landing page where they can get an offer. You're collecting the name and email address. However, you can send directly traffic to it as well, just to generate sales and to put money in your pocket. Okay, so if you want to find a seller, just simply come up to find seller. Okay, now what I'm doing up here is I'm going to do some filtering down. You can see that here there's all these people, Scott and Tim. Are experienced marketers, Eric as well, experienced marketers online. I know somebody's already purchased stuff from Eric and Scott as well. Okay, but these are experienced marketers. They're probably around the industry a little bit longer than you and I, so therefore they have, established email lists, and they're very protective of it as well. But they will send clicks to your website, and you purchase them. And once you purchase them, they have to prove that they're actually worthy of being on the site. So they're given a certain amount of time to produce those clicks to your offer, and they have to have kind of good feedback. So this is the criteria that we use roughly to find fairly good ones. I like to go for the slightly higher level of, this is what you're willing to pay. I wouldn't pay 5 cents, and I wouldn't pay low quality here. You'd want to be paying about 95 cents for one. Okay, now where to get sales from, this is what we're talking about. If we go back to the notes in which we were talking about, we're looking for top tier countries only within this experience. So if I come back here, I want to make sure that I'm dealing with countries like the United States, United Kingdom, Canada. We've got a few in here. Okay, so we can just kind of look through here, and there's the United Kingdom, people in the United Kingdom. We've got United States, obviously being a bigger supplier because of the size of the country, more people involved in this area. Canada would be gone. Australia would be another one. So we have somebody down under that we could have a look at. And who else? Of course, we have the UK being English speaking. So basically the English speaking worlds, and of course a nice classic one there of Ireland. So there's like 6. Actually, there's not anybody there coming up for that criteria. They're probably slightly lower or whatever. Let's just go to the United States for America for a minute. And we want to, up here you have a chance to do, stuff like all niches or marketing. You can filter it down through finance, health, mobile, social, cryptocurrency being a big one at the moment. Marketing, if you just want to do that. But the vast majority of these people here are actually, they hasn't changed there, see. So the vast majority of the people here are, in the marketing area. So I won't worry about that too much. But if you want to filter it, you can do so by doing that. Repeat orders. Do you want somebody that's got 10% repeat orders? That's always a good indication of what they are. Let's go back to our criteria. Repeat orders. I'd be looking for somebody with repeat orders, because that tells me again that it's pretty good. Okay, so you could do that as well. You could put in 20%, maybe see what happens. You kind of filter them down now. You kind of get the idea here. These are people that are repeating orders with these two vendors here, so you can quite clearly see there's 64 cents and 75 cents per click. So once somebody clicks on the actual link within the email, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for that. So if you've got something that you want to say to somebody, here's a little tip, and it costs a certain amount of money, put a cost in there, because then you're not paying for that click, if you understand what I mean. So just a little tip there. And you can sort by, you want to sort up here by the ratings. You want to be looking about 50% for sure. Sales, price, rating, sales, whatever you want to go with there. You can choose which one. If it's the price, you can go here, sort by rating. It's not going to change really, because we've got a lot of filters on here. Okay, so sales, who's done slightly more sales? Scott is coming up here, and these two here. So the filtration of what we've gone through here, I mean, this could be just 10%, you know what I mean? So you can see now you can kind of get more people here. You can see them online as well, which is kind of good. So let's say, for example, this is a promoted one. This is somebody paying to be here, which kind of gives me an indication that they've kind of got more skin in the game. Not always the case, but definitely some people online here. US traffic, you can see here, US traffic, 59 pay per click with a 15% over delivered, limited time. Please visit Solo Ad Deals for the best offer. And he's looking at 59 cents per click, which is, he's got a lot of reviews here. So you can see down here the reviews here where people thumbs up and that kind of stuff. You can just simply go in here. Stefan, maybe just take a look at him. So you want to be doing about 300 clicks, to do that. If you're doing mobile only, you could do that. Top tier, you want to be checking that. And you can see by the sliding scale here that how much it's going to cost you for 400, whatever you may do. But I mean, if you're starting out, you don't want to be doing about 300 to get. And the 300 here is going to give you the feedback in relation to what you're doing here. Okay, so your link only, you put it in here, and you pay for that, and then it brings you through to the screen where you can actually write your email and do what you need to do. Okay, so we've got about 4,865 verified people that have given them a thumbs up, calculated on the last 29% there, so that's pretty good per 100 rating. 2 gold sales, calculations order 20%. An example of 20% means that out of 20 buyers, as we said, from the latest 100 orders reported, they've got a sale. So that's pretty good. And he's estimated 3-hour delivery time on that as well. So he's sold, has 37 solar recently. He's fairly good, because you can see this Hall of Fame member and awarded. So that is good. And you can go down here and see the graph of where he's talking about US traffic, United States here, and he's talking about 1% in the UK, and stuff like that. So you can see the 99% of it in America, United States, and so forth. Okay, and then you've got some video ratings and Stefan's testimonials. And then down below that you have good solos, great, thank you, 5 stars, no sales. So you're going to not just get sales every time, good solo, no sale. But if you don't get a sale straight away, you could, you have somebody then on your list, which is fairly cool. So if you want to build the opt-in form, it probably is a slightly better way to go about it, or you can direct them directly to the sales, page themselves. So, as I said, if you want to get more information about this and how this operates and goes into a bit more detail with it, just go back to where we had with Sean's page here, which I'll leave a link below. Okay, Solo Ads Mastery, super affiliate. This is somebody that I've got a lot of information from, and I'm actually part of the membership as well here. And Sean taught me how to make some money from what we're doing here. So definitely worthwhile checking the course out, checking out a little bit more about, the click ads. Sean will probably go into a little bit of this here, which is ClickMagick. This is just a way for you to keep track of everything that's, when the solar ads are saying that they're giving you top tier 1 countries, this is a tracking device tool which tracks the affiliate link. So let's say, for example, that you decided that you want to go with ClickBank, and you want to promote a ClickBank product. Just bear with me 1 second as I'm here. And then I'll log in here. And ClickBank is just an affiliate market. It's one of the biggest ones in the world, actually. There's a few other ones on the network as well, but these are kind of, one of the bigger ones, one of the ones that was around the first place, And when you log in to your ClickBank account, just give it a second. It's working slow. Whistle, advertisement. Maybe I'll pause it and just come back to you in a second. Okay, we're back. I don't know why it took so long, but anyway, we're inside here. This is just the affiliate marketing area here. If you want to find that, once you log in, you go to Marketplace, and then you have all these categories down the side, which is, business, investment, computers, e-commerce, e-marketing, that kind of stuff. If you, just a little tip here, if you want to find the best sellers overall, just simply put your cursor in there, and this will bring back the actual ones that are selling right now today. So there's a little tip for you. Okay, so Java Born, Expert, this one here, Dentitox, these are all pretty, health and fitness ones which is coming into the market where we're all thinking about positivity. So this one is a positive thinking one. So there's all ones here with CPA marketing as well, and that kind of stuff. You can see what their vendor is paying out 115, and then you can see other ones paying out 149, and some other ones are paying out 117, and you'll get lower ones here as well. But just let's say these are all the health and fitness. So let's just go into e-marketing for a minute. Just go into affiliate marketing, let's say. And this time around, what I'm going to do is just come up here and see what's here, what's available. What I'm going to do is rank by gravity. That will kind of give me an indication of what's selling fairly well. This one here, 12-minute affiliate system's been around for a while, proven to be, fairly good. There's another one here, fast track updated for 2021. I don't know about that offer. It's 136. It's paying out on the front end. Now some of them pay out on the back end as well, which is something worth considering. There's another one here, free traffic system, flood traffic to your website, 355.61. Here, this one here, super affiliate system, John Castani. Yeah, there's a big one here, but there's a big payout out. So let's say we're interested in this one. You want to come over here and click promote, and John is just so advanced. He has all these different ones available for you, Quizlander, everything else here. But let's say we just go with the default one for the moment, and you're putting in, that you're Udemy seller. So what I do is, in this case here, is in order for me to track it, let's go back to Udemy where we were. Let's say we're Stefan. So what I would do is I just take his name there, copy it over, and when we go back to promoting this again, sorry about this now, guys, I would put Stefan in there. Okay, so then I would have an idea of where it's coming from and go down here, generate the link. Okay, so when you go down the end, it generates the link for the actual product as well. I can see that it's coming from Stefan's. We can go and put that directly back into the solo ads area, but sometimes the solo ads and Google and people like that, you've no idea whether it's actually tracking properly, and this is why this particular tool, ClickMagick, is very important for you. You can track everything that's going on, and it's worth doing because it's got a 14-day trial. Instead of us sending that link, that's going to give us a specialized cloak link, which is going to actually track the amount of clicks that we're getting. Then when we go back to Udemy, we know exactly whether the seller is doing what they say they're doing and all that kind of stuff, and it has other benefits for delivery as well. So that's it today. Hopefully you got something of value from this. This is just a quick tour about how you can get traffic to your website or your offer very quickly indeed, and start to accelerate your growth in relation to doing that. Check out Udemy. I'll leave a link below that video here for that, and I'll also leave a direct link then for the solo ads mastery by the super affiliate Sean Bergini, and you can go through that as well, because that's good information here. Okay, creating your solo ad email, he's got some great stuff going in. Okay, and live solo copywriting here. Simply go down the end again to the start course, wait for it, put your name, email, password in here, and confirm your password. Open an account. Takes about 10 seconds to do so, and then you get access to the course. Voila. Okay, brilliant. So that's it today. If you have any questions in relation to that, please feel free to leave it below. The website that we want to go to again is an affiliate link below. It will be an affiliate link, but whatever way you decide to do it, that's entirely okay with me. And Udemy is the actual website that you need to get these solar ads from. Test them out and go through them. We just go through the criteria one more time before we go out. Solo ads, you want to be doing between 100 and you want about 300 visitors. You got to have a 50-star rating, which will help you get the best. 20% of the sales, every 100 buyers, you get 20% of sales. Top tier countries, English-speaking countries usually, and you get three different sellers at once, which I spelled wrong. Okay, if you do 3 different sellers at once, you're going to get an overall feel for which is performing best. That's for a bit of optimization. Okay, and I didn't spell sellers right. Okay, so never mind about that. So that's it, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you got something of value from this, and please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because we bring you some more great information as we go on. That's it. Cheers. Bye.